You ever notice how you can spend 3 hours organizing your desk, answering random emails, even color coding your calendar, but that big project, that presentation, that thing that actually matters, you can't even start it? Everyone tells you the same thing. Just do it. Stop being lazy. But here's the thing, you're not lazy. You knocked out 10 small tasks today. So why does your brain freeze when it comes to the work that actually moves the needle? Real quick, if this sounds way too familiar, hit that subscribe button. We break down the psychology behind workplace stuff like this every week, and trust me, you'll want to stick around for what's coming, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why your brain does this, and it's not what you think. Type 1, the perfectionist freezer. For some people, it's pretty simple. They procrastinate on important work because it feels too big to do perfectly. You know that feeling when you sit down to start and your brain immediately goes, what if it's not good enough? What if I mess this up? So instead of starting, you do easier tasks, because checking emails, you can't fail at that. Organizing files, safe, low risk. Psychologists call this perfectionism paralysis. It's not that you don't care about the work, you care too much. And that fear of not doing it perfectly literally stops you from doing it at all. That's not laziness, that's anxiety dressed up as procrastination. Type 2, the instant gratification chaser. Then there's another group. They know the big project matters, but here's the problem. It doesn't feel rewarding. Not yet, anyway. See, your brain is wired for quick wins. Small tasks, you finish them in 5 minutes and get that little dopamine hit. Check, done, feels good. But important work, that might take days, weeks, maybe months before you see results. So your brain goes, why suffer now for a reward I won't feel until later? It's not that you're unmotivated, your brain is literally choosing the path of least resistance. And easy tasks, they light up your reward center faster than a slot machine. Type 3, the clarity avoider. And then there are those who procrastinate because they don't actually know where to start. The task is too vague, too overwhelming, too unclear. Like, finish the quarterly report sounds simple, but your brain sees it as 50 small decisions you haven't made yet. What goes in it? How should it look? What's the angle? So instead of figuring that out, which feels exhausting, you go do something with clear steps, answer emails, update a spreadsheet, tasks where you already know exactly what to do. It's not avoidance, it's decision fatigue. Your brain wants clarity, and when it doesn't have it, it shuts down. Type 4, the burnout survivor. Let's be real. Some people procrastinate on important work because they're just done. They've already given everything to this job, and the idea of pouring more energy into something big, it feels like too much. They're not lazy, they're running on empty, and the small tasks, those don't require emotional investment. You can zone out, check boxes, and survive the day. But the big project, that needs focus, creativity, energy. And when you've got nothing left in the tank, your brain protects you by saying, not today. That's not procrastination, that's self-preservation. Here's what most people miss. You're not avoiding the work, you're avoiding how the work makes you feel. Fear of failure, fear of not getting that dopamine hit, fear of not knowing what to do, fear of burning out even more. Your brain isn't lazy, it's protecting you from discomfort. And the crazy part is, easy tasks feel like productivity. You're doing stuff, you're busy, but deep down you know you're just running from the thing that actually matters. The real question isn't, why do I procrastinate? It's, what am I afraid will happen if I actually start? So whether you're stuck in perfectionism, chasing instant gratification, craving clarity, or just burnt out, all of these are real. You're not broken, you're not lazy. Your brain is doing exactly what it's wired to do. Avoid discomfort. But now you know why, and that's the first step. So which one are you? The perfectionist, the instant gratification chaser, the clarity avoider, or the burnout survivor? Drop it in the comments. I'm genuinely curious how many people see themselves in each type. If this made you rethink procrastination, hit that like button. It helps more people find videos like this. And if you're new here, subscribe. We go deep into work psychology like this every single week. See you in the next one.